Hi guys, this is Clara once again and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Clara Chips Show, a show where I share about my life experience, the things that I'm learning in my own life, and also the things that I learned from you guys out there, other people's lives and their experiences. Yeah, so today I'm so privileged to have my young daughter here.
Hello.
One of my best daughters, Chisala. Yeah.
Hi.
For those of you who know me, Salah has been on the Clara Chips show for about 2 times now.
Yeah, 2 times.
Yeah, yeah. This was before she left to Russia, and also when she came back for holidays, we did an interview. Yeah, and now she's back. She has completed what she was doing there. She was studying medicine, and today she's going to share with us her experience. Was it 4 years you were there?
It was 6 years.
6 years? Wow, it seems like yesterday.
It seems like yesterday.
I feel like it's 3 years, you know?
Yeah, because time flies.
Yeah. So I just want to hear your experience for a start. Okay, I know we've done this 3 times, but this time I really want to know if we put it the overall. Yeah, so when you went back now, even like the war was,
it was the COVID.
Yeah, so let's start with COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
How was it in another, land?
It was very scary, especially when the news broke out about COVID. Everyone was scared. Now it's a different type of scary when you're in a different country without your family. You're wondering, you're constantly worried about your family, about yourself. Are you going to be okay? And to make it worse, my little sister Mumba came that same year. So it was it was terrible.
Horrible.
Honestly. Fear.
I can imagine. Did you have it at some time?
I did actually twice.
Twice?
It
Have
was
you been injected?
terrible. Vaccinated?
You're vaccinated, yeah.
No, because I don't know, I am I'm against the vaccine. I don't know.
Oh, just like me.
Yeah,
just
I don't
like
want
me.
to get vaccinated. I don't think it's necessary. Especially the fact that the pandemic is already almost over.
Yeah.
In the Western world, especially, there is not much about COVID. Only if you're flying. But otherwise, everything restrictions. Everything is normal.
I'm just thinking you getting sick. Mom is not there. Your family is not there. Just your classmates, maybe your lecturers. How was the experience?
It was terrible. It happened during summer. Both times. It was 2020 summer and 2021 summer. Terrible, worst experience. Like there's nobody there to you don't know what's going to happen. People say you die and you're just like, what am I dying? But then you recover. I mean, it takes a few weeks and you're okay.
Wow.
Thank God you recovered.
Were you given some medication as well?
The first time, no, I was self-isolating. The first time because I had it with my friends and the 3 of us discovered.
Oh, three of you. Were you in the same room?
Same house. We were staying in an apartment, and we decided we just isolate for a week, and we did that. And then after that, we were okay. We were fine. It went away. Then the second time, I was isolated in a hospital, which was terrible.
Was it the first one you had, or the second one, the second wave?
I think I had the second wave, 2021. That one was bad, but I didn't actually get the symptoms for the second, but it was positive when I was tested, but no symptoms. The first time, symptoms, all the symptoms. Did you ever have COVID?
No. I declared to myself saying this is not for me. This is not for me. But I think at one time in my family we had it. They had it, let me say, because 3 of my kids were like had maybe some sort of symptoms, but what we did is, of course, we used natural methods like drinking a lot of ginger tea, just all these natural things, because me, I like natural remedies,
organic, everything organic.
Yeah.
So you've never had it, even when your kids were sick?
No. I think I've got a strong immune system because I normally even experience things like having flu.
You don't?
It's rare. Malaria, if I can tell you, I had malaria more than 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm blessed.
Very blessed, very blessed. What do you do? I mean, now it's becoming like I'm interested.
You know.
How do you build your immunity? Like this is actually something I want to work on because Africa
yeah.
is a different climate, and I've had malaria already, and I just came. So, what do you do?
You know, with sickness and disease, what I've experienced is that once you start like drinking these chemical medicine like Panadols, aspirins, you let your immune system become weak.
And they get
so
used.
what I normally do is I can have symptoms of malaria. Like for example, one time I had malaria and it was quite bad. I went to the clinic and the doctor told me to take a certain drug for malaria, but I just said okay. So I went home and I got some pinch leaves because I hear they heal malaria, and I took it for like a week, and I went back to the clinic. They did their test, the malaria wasn't there. And I told the doctor that actually I didn't even use the medicine
and
he gave me. And he just told me, that doctor used to tell me that you are Dr. Mommy.
Yeah.
Because even the kids, I don't give them,
You don't want
unless or otherwise.
That is exactly. I'm with you on that one. I also really hate taking prescribed medications, manufactured medications. I'm trying to get away from that. Even though I studied medicine, I still don't. I don't. What do you call it? Encourage. I don't encourage people to get used to prescribed medications because the way medicine works, it changes how your body acts and naturally how it's supposed to process things. Once you put that medication, it's gonna be like an interruption in the chain reaction. There's something else that you're adding, so it's not natural. So for you, when you get used to that, you will always need it.
Yes.
And I don't like that. I just want organic things which are already part of my body that can help me, just to make them stronger. And I think that way is the best way. And I'm trying to become like that.
Nature has got healing. I think God has really put some things out there to help us.
All the time. There's something.
So going back to me interviewing you, since you have touched on the medical part.
I was really interested in that.
So you went to do medicine that side. Now the question I have when it comes to now you've completed, you start practicing it. How do you have any plans of what you've said, like telling people the natural way of doing things, or maybe you're going to open up something that will dwell on that one? How is it going to be like? What's your vision now that you've completed?
Now that I've completed, I just completed like 2 months ago. So I'm not in a hurry, to be honest, but I do plan on starting my own practice.
Okay, that's
in the future, because I don't think I want to be working for someone, I have this entrepreneurial mindset. I don't want to, or even when I was doing medicine, I was like, do I really want this? Because now I have to work for someone else, which doesn't really settle well in my head. I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I'll see how it goes. For now, I really want to do masters. I won't lie. I don't want to be a general practitioner. I think it's, I'll say it, but it's normal. People hear me saying so. I think it's boring. General medicine is just basic. You don't really get to practice medicine, if I'm being honest. Yes, you go for rounds, you see patients, but it's not something, it's just, like, as I said, entrepreneurship is like business. It's not something, it's so general, I want something that's specialized. If I'm doing surgery and it's not very hands-on, when I say hands-on, it's not very practical. You've seen doctors, they just go around, they see your chest, okay, this is what's wrong with you, the temperature, okay, they put the cannula, but that's not really, I want something very practical. If I'm going to do medicine in my life, I want something that I can practice, something that I'm enjoying, because I'm very, I think I would say creative. I like hands-on type of, so that would be interesting. So surgery, in maybe a year, I want to be able to go and specialize.
I agree with you. That's a very nice thing. That one thing that really troubles me when it comes to doctors. There's a certain clinic that my family and I goes, and what I've noticed is that doctors don't really create that relationship with patients, because I've been going there more than 20 years.
But there's
no that. What can I say? Relationship. Because I think as a doctor, you come here as my patient. First, you say I've got high blood pressure. First, I need to sit you and to ask you. Are you having problems? What are the challenges you are having? But you know what they do? They don't do
immediately.
That. They give you
prescription.
But they have to ask. Maybe that person is going through some stuff in her marriage. maybe she's not eating well. That's why she's got the BP. Wrong food. So I think that thing is that's really missing.
I think maybe for people, this is why when you study something, it needs to be a passion of yours.
Yes.
For someone who just studied medicine as a means to an end to earn money or something, I'm not saying it's everyone, but it becomes more of a career than a passion. It's not your passion. Like I have a friend, he's German, he's so passionate about medicine.
Okay.
Loves it, and I'm like, this guy's gonna make an amazing doctor.
Are you passionate about it?
I wouldn't say passionate. It's something that I do enjoy.
Oh,
I do enjoy, but I'm not like, medicine. Like, I've seen people. I realized I'm not that passionate about it after I saw people who are really passionate. Then I was like, I think maybe it's just an interest of mine, and I wouldn't mind practicing medicine. So I did 6 years.
Yeah.
It's not easy. 6 years of going. You have to have some interest. There are people that have, dropped out because they're not interested. Simply just it's not their thing. So going back to what you said about the doctor and no relationship, I think when it's not your passion or you're not interested in it, you just want to carry out your task, your job. You see a patient, and that's the thing with medicine. If you carry it as a career, you treat a person like a car if you're a mechanic, for example. So, when someone brings a car to the auto shop, they'll just repair it, and you don't interact with the car because that's your job, to just take care of the car. So the same as people who don't treat medicine as a passion or something they're interested in, they'll see a person like, oh, this is just something I'm working on, not as a person with emotions, a human being. So that's how you see doctors. You get there, you complain, oh, I have a headache, I've been having headaches. They don't ask you, oh, but what have you been doing? They'll just be like, oh, okay, we can prescribe how long has it been? Okay, but we can. They don't really ask to get in depth, and that's very wrong because you might not know what's causing that headache, and you might prescribe the wrong medicine. So it's good that you point that out. And maybe you can find a family doctor, or you can talk to the doctor themselves and say, I think it's important if you ask. This is how people are led into maybe therapy. You can see someone's blood pressure always high. You don't know, maybe they're stressed. You can prescribe therapy. It doesn't always have to be medicine you're giving them, So what you said is very important.
Yeah, it is true, but I think also the other thing I also want to point out that it's not everyone who is like that. There are also, like we're saying about your friend who is passionate. So passionate. Yeah, I think he can ask questions and to tell and find out. So it's not that, everyone is like that.
Yeah. That's just some people.
Yeah. It's very interesting, at the, Tileleko Wellness Center. That's my center. One of the things I want to do, like when I grow big, is to engage doctors. So I'm inviting you to be one of my doctors there.
Thank you.
Because
I would love to. Yes. Any project that involves, growing and just helping people, that would be amazing.
Because some of the things, although we haven't started yet, some of the things that we do is to, like when the client or patients, I can say, comes in. First, we need to know their condition. I need a doctor to prove some things. These things are very, what can I say? They are very, can I say serious?
Yeah.
Because you need to be sure. Yeah, you need to be sure. Some people hide something, so we need to do some tests, just to make sure somebody is well. For example, if somebody is on a program of fasting, we need to know their history, because there are certain diseases people have got and they can't fast.
For example, if you have diabetes,
exactly. Fast. Yeah, so those are the things that we'll be looking at soon. In a few years to come or months.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So this surprise we never know. It could be tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. All things are possible when you believe. Yeah.
And I'm willing to join your team. Anytime you need me, I can be there to be able to help and assess the patients. I mean, the patients, your clients. Yeah. Well, I refer to the clients as patients.
Yes. So. That's nice. That's nice. They're very, very interesting. Yeah. So when we come back to Russia, how are the people like that side? Are they friendly?
I won't lie. I have many Russian friends. To me, they're very friendly. And in general, there is no racism. I think I've told you this a couple of times. There is no racism. Russians don't even have a history of slaves from Africa. They don't have a history of racism. It's just they're known. Russians are feared all over the world, but whether it's a white person from America, everybody fears Russians.
Yes.
It's not only black people that are like, oh, whatever. No, in fact, Russians love black people. They really, what do you call this? like when you show. Oh my goodness, I forget this word. Sorry, it's the Russian and English, and I'm doing courses now online for Russian. I don't want to forget.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I this happens to me all the time. I forget English words.
But in Russia, what is it? How can you say it?
Ani pakajiti, like they show.
They show love, maybe? No? Anyway, when you remember, you tell us.
Okay, they embrace. Jesus Christ, the word came.
Accommodate.
They really do embrace, and they accommodate the culture of Africans. You know, I wouldn't say Africans especially, but they love the African culture. I'll say Black American culture. The rap, the hip hop, they love that. So when they see, for example, if they see you in the street, they won't even know Russian has ever thought I'm from Africa. They always think you're American, so they'll be like, so hot, and I'm like, I'm from Africa. Like, no, I'm like, yeah. It's really interesting, but they love it. I've never experienced racism in Russia. I won't lie. If I say that, then I'm lying. Maybe once or twice, and I didn't realize, because I'm very open-minded, so I wouldn't really think someone is directly being racist to me. I would just think maybe, I don't know, they're having a bad day. You know, everyone has bad days. Yeah, so I'm just like, but they're not racist. I really encourage people, you can go to Russia. You will have an amazing time, especially during winter. It's gonna be a different experience. I encourage people.
But I see that it's very cold. You know why I'm saying this? I remember, I don't know if you've watched the movie Rocky 4. He went to Russia. Anyway, for you youngsters, I know, but it's about Sylvester Stallone, and he went to Russia to fight there. But I could see, like, when he was training, it was really, really cold.
The cold.
It's very cold.
It's something else. Even now, it's supposed to be fall right now because it's September. They're telling me it's really cold. They're telling me it just changed overnight. It was summer, then suddenly the days just got cold. It's cold. I won't lie. It's like when you open the freezer, how it feels when you put your hand in it. It's worse than that. The cold hurts. If you're not wearing warm clothes, you can't survive.
You know what, Stella, what we are going to do? This is very, very interesting.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a part 2 on the same issue. So for now, you guys, I think we are going to wind up. We are going to do another video for part 2 because what she's got to deliver is a lot. So for now on, like I've always said, can Chisala say bye-bye first?
Bye guys. Please like and subscribe to Auntie Clara's channel, please. And comment what questions you have maybe for her to answer. She's a life coach, or for me as a practicing doctor. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Stay blessed.
Yeah, thank you so much, Stella. Also,
no problem.
And also, you guys, one thing I didn't mention, but I think I've mentioned it in the other videos, is that Stella is also a YouTuber, a powerful YouTuber. So you should subscribe to her channel as well, which is going to talk more on the part 2. So for now, it's bye-bye.